I think Fur was, we were just so lucky to have found that, to get that location, because we were there for 6 weeks and they really just let us kind of go hell for leather with doing exactly what we wanted to. And quite often when you work on location, you're so limited by what you can paint and what you can wallpaper, and it's full of precious furniture, and you know there's certain things you can or can't move. But the lord and lady of the house were just so excited by the whole project, and really let us kind of do whatever we wanted. So we just went for it. Autumn was always really encouraging of a boldness throughout the entire film, which I think has really come across costume, design, set decoration, everything. She's really kind of pushed everybody to go a bolder but a really elegant look. So it's got those kind of original Technicolor colours to it, which are very Georgian. I mean, if you look at the crockery and everything they have this really bold colour palette, these really bright turquoises, or the John Soame yellows, or the Robert Adam pinks and purples that I think everyone thinks of period dramas as being quite muted, and a lot of, you know, pales and browns and drab colours, but actually they were really bold with their colours, and Autumn was the one who really pushed that at the very beginning. She just pushed us to another level that was really exciting to be able to use those colours. So yeah, it was like working in a doll's house. So you've got, each room had its own colour palette going on. So you've got the dining room that was all pinks and greens, and we had this mad bespoke wallpaper made, hand blocked in America, which took 10 weeks to print. They're Regency patterned, but you can choose your colours. So they kept phoning saying, you sure these are your colours? They're quite out there. And I'm like, no, we're going with them. Yeah, through to the Great Hall, which is this beautiful pink, and then into the blue stairwell, which is a Wedgwood blue, through to the yellow drawing room, and then into her music room, which is a kind of lilac. So you've just got this incredible path that follows you through all the colours, and looking from one room to another. It's it had a doll's house feel to it, which is what Emma's world is. You know, she's a puppeteer really in the film, so it works really well, I think. I've never been lucky enough to work with a director where it's just been so collaborative from the very beginning. You know, we're like a group of artists making something together, as opposed to being a director, a designer, a decorator, you know, all in your separate categories. It's so collective from the beginning, and she was so clear about you know, her love of symmetry, which the Georgians loved symmetry. It was in all their architecture and the way they laid out the formal layout of the properties. But yeah, she was very clear about what she wanted from the beginning, and so was Chris. So I feel like it was a very natural process to all work together like that. It's there for the actor to feel their character really within their sets, and it's it's a treat if it gets seen on camera, but otherwise it just sets the general tone. You know, you could walk from room to room in that house and there wasn't a feeling of being on set or off set. It was just the whole house was dressed from top to bottom, and it just feels really natural, which, yeah, it's a luxury to be able to do that. I feel like the whole film has had so much emotion behind it. And everyone is so heartfelt about what they're doing. I don't know whether that's different if it comes from a man or a woman, but it just has had I don't know, I feel like everyone's really being so connected to the story, the film, the book, the characters. It's just, yeah, it's a collective of women with very strong ideas, very bold ideas, and we've all just worked incredibly well together.